Hello, today we're gonna go over some of the news that I picked for our analysts. They have some sort of stocks they are reporting it open. Their market cap have a target 20 half a billion ARR with a gross margin of almost 96%. So let's look at their H1 2025 revenue 6.3 million, 5.1 million, census by 24%. Gross margin 95.8 versus 60 to 70% expected for SaaS quality. December, this is the most important number. December 2025 revenue should be greater than 17 million, strongest month ever. Now, when I'm recording this piece I made it yesterday, and when I recorded this, it's all 30 have been out for Rezolve. So let's look at what's there on Pulsey. Okay, so Pulsey reported this 27 minutes back. That means somewhere around 8 o'clock Pulsey reported it, and then we have a spike here. So you need to understand the importance of these news which we are collecting. If you are aware of that news, that's going to have a huge impact. Pulsey is giving you institutional level advantage, so highly recommend to sign up to Pulsey. We'll have a huge setup slowly coming in Pulsey. So now let's look at what really happened. Okay, so they released the news on their website, and it says Rezolve AI delivers 543% H2 growth, raises 2026 revenue guidance 360 million as platform achieves global infrastructure scale. So just a background, Rezolve is an agentic AI in the commerce space. That's huge. Just think about it. If you're a loyal customer of any business, how would you like to interact with that business? You would like them to make your order as smooth as possible. And Rezolve is primarily that kind of technology that enables the smooth customer experience for loyal customers primarily. And they have something for the new customers as well. So I will cover that Rezolve in detail later on, but let's go to the news, actual news. So reports 46.8 million revenue for 2025, materially ahead of the market expectation. That's great. Exit ARR 19.4. This was their 18 million. So they beat the ARR by 19 million. What does it mean? That they have been able to book $1.5 million additional booking in this than their expectation. So if you do a 12 time of this, and these are their monthly recurring revenues, that will essentially translate into your annual recurring revenue as well. So 19.4 12 will give you exit rate of all 230 million. Yeah. And based on today on our December numbers, they are able to report $230 million full year 2026 revenue just by December number, given that they don't get any customer in 2026. And if you look at their guidance so just by December number they will get 230, and their guidance is 360. That means they are saying that only 130 million additional bookings will be done, and most likely this number is just coming from the March. So additional booking can happen from March or April to December. So they were gonna beat this number as well, and they are reiterating that the exit ARR will be 500 million. That's half a billion. When you say half a billion, that means they are, if you divide it by 12, their monthly ARR would be 40-ish, right? So if a company says that year over year, their monthly ARR going from 19 million to almost 40 million, that's huge. Growing 100% of your ARR is never been, I have not seen that, like 100% ARR. Unless the company is doing something fraud, I have not seen this kind of number. So the growth is explosive. So you need to understand why these numbers are very important. Although $1 billion valuation in the current market for 230 or 330 million revenue is reasonable in the current market scenario, right? So you're almost getting a 3 PS for 2026, which is reasonable. But if you look at like something which is growing 100% year over year, you would definitely get like 6-7 PS or 10 PS or 15 PS. So as the macro improve, Rezolve is set up for the huge run. Keep an eye on it. Overall, so let's quickly go through the 2025 full year revenue. So they reported half a million, 46.8 million for the year. Explosive exit velocity. Exited 2025 with a record 19.4 MRR recurring revenue, representing 232 million annualized. Structure profitability achieved 66% gap cross margin. Fully funded for mission success. Over 750 million in total funding secured. So that's great. January oversubscribed raise. This was raised at a $4. So great. Company has zero requirement for additional operational equity to execute in 2020. Oh wow, that's huge. And I think in this there are two main catalysts. One is that they are saying that there will be no dilution, and another one is saying that they have raised their guidance from 350 to 360, so 10 million more than what they have projected. Unmatched market penetration, 950 plus enterprise customer across sector, including retail, hospitality, QSR, and luxury. Exceptional revenue visibility, total group contract revenue base has surged from to 30 million, providing a high conviction flow for our raised 60 million. Amazing. I love their report. Dilution was a huge risk. Rezolve is known for doing the dilution very frequently. Since they have made 3-4 acquisition in last 2 years, the latest one was for the Reward for 2, and Reward integration will eventually raise their 360 million as well. So overall, this is a great setup for 2026 success. As long as we have the macro and not having the recession, this stock is clearly set up for double. I know there will be a huge swings in the stock price, but think about it, something which is $2.5 for $900 million market cap, you would easily get $2 billion valuation. So $5 within, I think, 6 to 7 months is easily achievable. So market will slowly realize. The one problem is that this is a London base, so they report twice a year, and that may lead to a situation where they may have not some news coming in. It will not give incentive for the trader to put money in it. So low visibility on how the company is progressing. So overall, I love the setup. I will be following it very frequently. So let's go back and see what other stocks we have for today. We have before the market BSAC. BSAC is your clinical still biofunctional antibody company. The key inflection point that we need to look at is they will provide phase 3 enrollment update and update on data readout timeline for 45 HNS any interim efficacy significant catalyst. So it is no revenue. I'm not very intrigued in this one, but let's look at what is there on Pulsey for this one. So we have an hour back news on BSAC. Let's sort of look at price. It has a positive overall 7% up decent, but most of these movements came in Friday after hour. I don't see a lot of movement in it. So overall, I will skip it for now. Let's see what we have. So two stocks that I will be tracking later today. One is INMB. So they will be reporting their partnership, income announcement, and phase 2 clinical update could be transformative given that the tight cash position creating urgency for it. And then we have, I think this is not today, so we can, okay. So do check out Pulsey. We have a lot more features coming in and it's totally free. So yeah, come back to this channel and then we'll go over the other stocks coming in the next days as well. And do you have anything else that you track? Just comment. Thank you.